Hello. For our first mini project here, we are going to work on setting up our Weebly portfolios. So this is just an opportunity for you to create an online portfolio that you could share with a potential employer, or even maybe if you're applying to graphic design at a college after you graduate, or if a friend says, hey, can you make my graduation announcement or things like that, then you can put on there examples of your work to show to those types of people so that they know what you're capable of, and or maybe just so they can find ideas, look at your work and see what type of work that you have already done that they've liked and they want to emulate when you are creating something for them. So we're going to start out by just going to Weebly.com. So Weebly.com is the tool that we're going to use to create our websites. Through Weebly, we can create free websites. If you use the subdomain of Weebly, as you can see, I have created quite a few websites through Weebly already, of course, for my classes. So you use a subdomain of Weebly, and then that way it's free. So you're going to go ahead and click on Add Site. Yours might look just a little bit different. You might have to create an account first. So if I were to go back here, my internet's a little slow today, but let's say I am not logged in. So I'm just going to go to, I'll try it again, Weebly.com. So when you hit their home page, you can click on sign up right here. So go ahead and create your site after you enter your information. The email address that you are going to use for this, I would probably prefer that you use an email address that you can access after this class is over. So this would be a good place to use an email address that's not your MRACTC one or even your school email address. I would probably recommend that you use a personal email address for this, so just like I said, so that you can access your website after you are done with school or done with this class or whatever the case may be. Okay, so you might have a different screen here, but what you're looking for is to create a new site. So find the button that says create a new site or add site or whatever the case may be. You're not going to be selling anything on your site for now, so I'm going to go ahead and tell it that I'm not selling anything right now. And then I'm going to choose a theme that sort of fits what I'm looking for. I can always change this later and I will customize it. So the exact theme that you choose isn't completely isn't super important, but I mean it's kind of important because it's the better theme you choose, the easier it will be for you to customize it. So I'm going to choose, let's see, what will I choose? I'm going to go to personal and I'm going to choose this one right here. Okay, so here's my theme preview. Looks pretty good. It's kind of basic and simple and I like that. Pretty clean. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start editing, and it is kind of doing the behind the scenes work to create my site. So it takes just a minute here. Okay, so now I need to select my domain name. So as you can see, I can type into this little field right here. So we'll go graphic design and photography, and we'll see if that takes us there. Okay, so these ones on the top are ones that I pay for. Okay, so included free with a 1-year plan. That 1-year plan, I don't know how much it is, but you would have to pay for it, and we don't want that. So we're going to use a subdomain, and that's what we want. So we want the free version. So go ahead and choose something that's free. You can use your first name, last name if you want, or if you want to use some other site name, that's fine with me. Whatever you want to do there, as long as it's school appropriate and it fits what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create a professional looking portfolio, so I wouldn't recommend that you put in there I love kittens or something like that. So make something that looks sort of professional. Okay, so one of the first things that we need to do is create the pages that we need. This one starts out with, this theme that I chose started out with 4 pages. We need 4 pages for ours, but ours need to be just a little bit different from this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my little pages tab here. We can leave home because home is one that we need. I'm going to change this portfolio one by just clicking on that, and I'll change the name to photography. So I'll just click off of that and it'll save it. Now I'm going to go back, and I do need about, so I'm going to leave that there. I don't need contact right now. right now. I go back and forth about wanting a contact page on here, but I don't want to invite any sort of weirdos online to be able to contact you. So we're just going to leave off contact for now. We would always have the option of adding that later. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to need is a graphic design page. So click off of it and it will kind of save it in there. Okay, so now you can see I have the 4 pages that you need. So you need home, photography, graphic design, or digital art, whatever you want to title that, and then you need an about page. So we are kind of set as far as that goes. As you can see up here, it changed the name of the pages to reflect what I had just entered there. One other thing that I want to do right away is change the title here to, I'm going to change that to MRACTC, Graphic Design and Photography. So this is where your page or your site title or name would go. So go ahead and type that in there. Yours might not look exactly the same if you're not choosing the same theme. So I don't want to get too specific here. Okay, and then your other task right now is to play with this a little bit. So go ahead and change the name here. Let's change the text. Oh, this must be an image. Okay, so I'm clicking on this text right here and I'm seeing that it has the option to edit the image, which means that this must be an image and not just text. So they made this little logo pretty much is what it is and then added that on there. So I can't edit that right now, except if I were to, what I can do is delete it and then add a title. We'll see if I can put it over at the top here. So I'm going to do MRACTC, graphic design and photography class. Okay, and now I can edit all of this text and change all that to suit my needs. I'm not going to do all of that right now, and you don't have to do all of it right now, but we are going to do that eventually. So for now, all you need to do is set up your Weebly site and then go ahead and change these pages, set up your 4 pages that you need. If you wanted to add a page, just by the way, go ahead and click this button right here, and you can tell what kind of page you want to add. Oops, there we go. I removed our site title. Okay, so that's what you need to do now is set up your Weebly site. Remember that you need to create a free one. I don't want you to have to pay for it. And then go ahead and create those 4 pages on your Weebly site. When you have done that, what you need to do in order to sort of make it live is click this publish button. Go ahead and hit that. And then we should get a link once that is done. So this link right here takes me to your site. Okay, so you can see it's showing me what we just made. So now it's live. Actually, you could share this link with somebody else, your mom, your grandma, your friends, whatever you want to do. I probably wouldn't share it with potential clients yet because it is not done, right? So go ahead and then click on this, highlight this link, copy it, and paste it into the assignment that corresponds with this. So setting up your Weebly site, you can paste that link in for that assignment. Okay, good luck with that. Let me know if you have any questions at all. It's pretty basic to start. We just need to kind of slowly start to get our feet wet with some of this stuff. All right, have a good day.